Tell me an amazing story as wild as this town.
All right, I'll give you a story. Back when I was younger, I traveled the world, riding, battling, and surviving, with the wildest beasts you've ever imagined.
We charged through the waves along the beach, just like riding a horse with fangs. I was much fitter back then and quite good at the martial art. The tiger and I danced and played around on the beach until it lost interest.
A tiger? On a beach? You're not kidding around.
Next, I squared off with a lion in the savannah. We stared each other down, then I leapt. Never blink when you fight a king.
It's tough to get a grip on a fully grown adult male, the strength and power. We wrestled to the ground. Time to ride the king. A big jump, and off we go.
Okay, now that's mad. Did you win?
In the Arctic, I fought a polar bear on a slab of drifting ice. My beard froze solid, but I didn't flinch.
Just the size of this polar bear was quite intimidating. Now to get him to lie down. I had never ridden a polar bear and wasn't sure how to get on board, so an unconventional approach was taken.
You're freezing me just telling it.
Up in Alaska, I rode with wolves through the pines. Wind in my face, frost on my lashes. Wildest pack I ever met.
A wolf is just a dog, so I've got this. Lie down, boy. And, to my surprise, it did so. We did some rough and tumbling, and now it's time to ride this fella.
That actually sounds kind of beautiful.
There was a moose in Canada, biggest beast I ever tackled. He threw me twice before I stuck the landing.
Moose are quite tall and a bit temperamental. How was I going to ride this creature? Just give it a go.
I'm sure he still remembers you.
On a remote island, a woolly mammoth walked by and was hit by an exploding volcano. A very strange island where I went back in time. A saber-toothed cat was also there. I never expected to see all this.
I could feel the ground shake. An exploding volcano certainly gets the heart pumping. Wild creatures, it's all happening today. To run towards an exploding volcano just seemed like the right thing to do at the time. I made it out alive, another adventure to the list.
I once wrestled a crocodile. He was so old that he had moss on his back. I lived to tell the tale. Just another day of adventure.
It was a hot day and we both needed a dip. So it's a crocodile, you get used to anything in this life.
Well, you were lucky to survive that one.
Try riding a great white shark. All you do is just grab and hold on. It took off through the reef trying to shake me off.
I've always been scared of sharks, especially the great white shark. Here I was in the water, swimming with one. It swam around me, checking me out, maybe sizing me up for a meal. This was my opportunity of a lifetime, so I'd better enjoy the experience. Time to go for a ride? Now just grab on and see what happens? Not so bad.
Please tell me that you are joking. I'm getting scared just listening.
I'm not quite sure how I got to this next place. Tyrannosaurus Rex. What can you say? This time I was scared for the first time.
Tyrannosaurus Rex. Here I was how? I have a slight memory of drinking a special drink with the indigenous people of the island. Dinosaurs. And I'm in the middle of these two giants. Am I pushing the limits of what's possible? Tread lightly and I'll be okay. Well, that's what I told myself. I honestly didn't know what to do. So I lay down and barked like a dog. Not the smartest idea, but I'm alive to tell the tale.
Dinosaurs went extinct, didn't they?
Pterosaur, the flying dinosaurs, if you have heard of them. And yes, I was in the wild with them. Just a story.
I climbed up as high as I could on a mountainous cliff top to get away from all the dinosaurs. Next minute, hovering, flying next to me was a pterosaur, the flying dinosaur. I'd only read about them in books. I knew from the books that they could be feisty from my reading in books. I'd always wanted to fly, so this was my chance. Deep breath, grab on tightly, up we went.
These stories just get better and better. I have to ask, are you sure it's not the beer doing all the talking? Entertaining just the same.
I just needed a rest. I found this large tree branch above the sea. Then an oversized gecko came and sat next to me.
When you think you have seen it all, a giant gecko sits next to me.
I'm finding your stories quite funny. You can laugh as you tell them.
Then, how about a giant insect? Same size as me. Say a mantis on a blade of grass.
Maybe this is just a dream, because this insect is the same size as me. It's time for me to run and leave this dream.
It may have been a dream. Well, there I was, back with my friends on the island.
Oh, please, do tell the ending. We have been everywhere. I must know the ending, please. Don't leave me in suspense now.
What can I say? This must be a dream. I'm back on the island where it all started. I just know these are my friends and not to be afraid. And yes, I'm floating in midair. What a dream! It felt so real. When will I wake up? Let's go for one more ride. On a giraffe in the ocean. So very cool, I must say. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.